Welcome back to Views from the Rough. This week we're talking majors, not the big four in golf, but the big three in thoroughbred horse racing. We're at the second jewel of the Triple Crown, the Preakness, which will be run at Pimlico Racetrack, Old Hilltop as the locals like to call it. I'm with a major player and Hall of Fame trainer who has won 13 Triple Crown races, and he tells me he's got some Hall of Fame golf in his bloodline. I'd like to welcome Mr. D. Wayne Lukas. Just mentioned your age, 77 years old, and when I asked the question...
77 this summer.
77 this summer. Okay, we're going to give you a break. I hope I look that good at 77, let me tell you. But I noticed a real excitement, a real energy in your voice when we asked about that progression. Can you bring your horse? Do you feel, a lot of times, we have our home pets and they feel our energy. Do your horses feel the same way? Can you project that energy to them?
I think the energy is it's a ripple-down effect, trickle-down effect, I should say, from the grooms and everybody else. In our organization, I got 15 graduates of Lukas University out there, and they're tough. And I think that they came under, I don't know if it's the old basketball coach coming out in me or what, but we have a lot of energy. We open the gate every day at every track we're at. We're the first one through the gate, and we're usually the last one to leave the barn. I don't say that boastfully. That's the way we operate. And we have regimentation. You can come by here in the morning, you'll never hear a sound. Every guy knows his job. It's documented. He knows exactly when his horse is going to go to the minute. It's posted all over the barn. Not here so much because we just got 5. Nobody swears except me. I'm the only one that swears. And if they open a beer can in the barn, they're automatically done. They won't last 30 seconds longer.
The importance of horse racing in Maryland that was brought up earlier, we're going through some tough times here in Maryland, everybody, and we've got a long line of history of good trainers here. How can it be fixed? Can it be fixed? How can we
afford to lose it? We can't afford to lose Maryland. We can't afford to lose any of it, really. If we have got to, I think, get back to a grassroots approach and stand on our own. I am not. I think that alternate gambling is okay. But what I see happen is that as soon as those casinos, as soon as a casino thinks that a racetrack, Maryland or Aqueduct or anything else, can have alternate gambling, they step in and they say, we'll do this for you. The next step, without a doubt, is that the politicians are going to look at that and say, wow, we're going to run a $80,000 maiden race at Saratoga, and we're upside down in the state budget. What are we doing with the racetracks? Pretty soon, the casinos and the politicians will say, this is the cash cow. These are a nuisance. They're costly. It costs a lot of money to keep the track up, the manure removal, all this stuff. And you'll see an erosion of that cash cow that we all think is going to save us. So I say, use it as much as we can, but we better get on our own feet and sell our own product. There's no reason why we can't get racing. People used to go to the races for the races.
Your fondest memory of being here in Maryland, coming not just for the Preakness, but any time you've been here?
Well, I won it 5 times, and they were always special. I think the fondest memory was I came in here as a quarter horse trainer, at least they called me that, and I sat on that bench out there, and I had Codex in that first stall right there, and I didn't know what the hell I was in for, and we won the damn thing, and I even said to my son at that point, I said, what's the big deal here? We'll win a bunch of these. I didn't know it was going to take me 8 more years to get another one. I thought, he'd run down through there and beat him. I said, hell, what are they making a big deal of this Triple Crown deal? Then we ran 3rd the next year in the Derby, so I got thinking I knew something about it. Then it took all the way to 88 to get Winning Colors home. But this place, if you poll the trainers, top to bottom, all week, they're going to tell you that this place is the most fun of all the Triple Crown, treated the best. Everything about it is the most enjoyable. Baffert and I are good friends. We go to dinner. We talk about it all the time. We say, we'll have some fun in Baltimore. I think it's a combination of maybe the Derby's over and you take a deep breath and step back, but these people realize they don't have the prettiest grandstand. They don't have, some of the pizzazz that maybe the Derby has through 138 years of tradition. I don't know what it is, but they treat us first class here. I mean, unbelievable. They go, you know what they're going to do? They're going to come by and ask the grooms what they want to eat. They'll say, you want hamburgers, chicken, pizza? They go get it and bring it out to them. Try that at Churchill. Churchill, you pay $50,000 to run, and then you have to buy a ticket to go to the third floor to watch it. Swear to God. I cannot walk up there and watch the race. I got to buy a ticket to walk up and watch him after I give him $50,000 to run. They give you a $19 Taiwan jacket for the $50,000, made in Taiwan. Don't get me started on that one.
We're going to talk a little golf. You just mentioned some big names that were friends of yours. Give us your experience in golf and who those friends are.
Well, I play poorly. I love to play because I think it's a release from the training, and maybe like everybody in business world or anything, athletic guys, pro athletes like to play for the release. It's wonderful. But through the Association of Racing, I have met some guys that have become real friends, like Fuzzy Zeller, and of course Gary Player and I are very close friends. And Gary's a big racehorse fan too. He goes to the Breeders' Cup, was my guest there when we had it at Santa Anita a couple of years ago. But I like the game. I live on the golf course. I live in Lake Forest, Louisville. I'm on the 7th fairway, and I can chip from my backyard right onto the green, and don't have to go very far. But I don't get out as much, but I love it. I love the game. My problem is I'm too competitive. So I'm out there, as soon as I get the bug and start playing again, then I'm out there under the lights at the driving range hitting 300 balls. And so that's my problem. My brother's in the Hall of Fame as a golfer. He was at Connecticut State. He had 27 All-Americans. He's in the NCAA Hall of Fame, and I think the Connecticut Hall of Fame is a golf coach.
And his name is?
Lowell. For us to come from that little community in the heart of Wisconsin, 8,000 people, where there wasn't a golf course or a racetrack as far as you could find one, both of us got along pretty good.
So we've got a couple Wisconsin guys, Steve Stricker and Andy North, who's won the U.S. Open. You followed their career, and it gets you perked up when guys like that win?
Absolutely, I know it. I mean, I'm a Wisconsin graduate. I was assistant coach there, and I pull for the Badgers, and of course I'm very much connected to a lot of the Green Bay guys. Willie Davis, the Green Bay, Willie and Paul Hornig and I have a horse together. In fact, you'll get a kick out of this. He's pretty damn good. He might be here next year. I named him Titletown for Green Bay 5. They won 5 Super Bowls, but Hornig's number was 5. So I named him Titletown 5. And watch for him. He's a damn nice colt.
Well, guys, we got an early start on putting your money down on a good course. Your favorite golf course to play that you've played out of all the special names in history of golf, where have you been and what have you enjoyed most?
I haven't played, the real big ones. I trained horses for the Ford family, which Joe Ford is connected with Masters very high up. I think I could get on the Masters course if I really played. Maybe if I'd win it for a few more races for him, I could probably get on. But believe it or not, I like Fuzzy Zeller's little course over there across the river in Indiana called Covered Bridge. And I think it's because it's not too tough. I look better when I play there. Of course, he embarrasses me when he plays with me, but I like that course a lot. The Lake Forest where I live is a nice course, but I don't know. I don't do as well on it. I don't do well on any of them, if I'm real.
Down there in Louisville, you strut down the road, you've got Valhalla. And then one of my favorites is Louisville Club is down there that Unitas helped open. Johnny Unitas helped open up.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thoughts?
Those are two. Well, I mean, everybody. I've never played it, but everybody, said. In fact, Bill Parcells, another partner of mine, throwing out names here. Bill Parcells was traveling up to Louisville, and he said, "When I get there, can you get me on Valhalla?" He and Dan Henning, the Falcons' old coach. So they're good friends. They're coming up, and I said, I think I can, because I think I can get Rick Pitino to maybe. I don't have enough clout in Louisville, but Rick might.
And for Dan Henning, all of us Maryland Terp fans, he was the offensive coordinator under Bobby Ross. So we know Dan Henning pretty well, and he's a great guy. He's a member at Atlanta Athletics, so he's got a club he needs to invite you to there. How's that one?
All right, when I see him, I'm going to say, Dan, what are you holding on me for?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Well, I appreciate your time. Good luck this week. Enjoy Baltimore. Plenty of crab cakes. I'm sure you'll get your fill this week, and some steamed crabs.
Only if they bring them to us. I don't venture too far from this barn this week. I surely did. I love this place, and the hospitality is second to none, as I said. And I'll run this horse. I got 3 others, or 4 others actually. They're going to run in the other undercard races, and I'll go over there loose and enjoy it. And I think it'll be fun, and win, lose, or draw. I'm gonna try to be back, but I need to win one more though. Just keep things rolling here.
That's great. Well, great to have you, and good luck.
Thank you.